DogMode or?
Yeah, but if you just go to YouTube and you look for Duck Diving Central, that's the channel. Come on, why is this thing so slow?
Up. All right, everybody, welcome to DogMode. This is our Sharktacular Summer Splash here. 9 splashes this weekend, 2 air retrieves. Want to thank all of our sponsors this weekend, Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training, Atlas Outfitters. Want to thank DogMode for hosting this event for us here this weekend. Beautiful indoor facility, 40-foot pool, or 45-foot pool, excuse me, 40-foot dock, 20-foot wide on the pool. This is distance jumping competition for canines. Approximately 80 dogs here this weekend. #1 in several breeds here this weekend as well. A lot of big jumpers, a lot of new teams. Going to be a very, very fun event. That being said, running order, first 5 dogs, excuse me, will be Calypso, followed by Tico, Amethyst, Astrid, and Atlas. I'll pass off the microphone here to Peter. He's going to judge our first contestant. This will be Calypso.
Callie's first jump comes in at 24 feet, 7 inches. Bigger jump that time, coming in at 26 feet, 6 inches. Up next on the dock is Vicky and Tico. This is Tico's first North American Diving Dogs event, and he does not have a score, so he will be taking a unscored practice jump. Unscored practice jump for Tico. First jump comes in at 12 feet, 3 inches. That time for Tico coming in at 12 feet, 6 inches. Good job, Tico. Next up on the dock is Amethyst, followed by Astrid, Atlas, and Bella.
Good girl, Amethyst. Good girl. Really nice jump right out the gate for Amethyst right there. Jump number 1 is going to come in at 19 feet and 11 inches. 19 feet, 11 inches. Good girl, Amethyst. This girl hasn't been able to be on the dock recently thanks to COVID. Finally getting back in the pool for the first time in a little while. Michael and Amethyst on deck. I've got Haley and Astrid, followed by Ashley and Atlas, Molly and Bella X1, Peter and Blue. Amethyst does own a really nice personal best of 22 feet and 3 inches. Score jump number 2 coming up right here. Once again, Haley and Astrid on deck. Jump number 2 going to be just a little bit shorter. Score on that one's going to come in at 17 feet and 11 inches on jump number 2. 17 feet 11 inches, going to stick with that 19 feet 11 inch jump. Once again, this is North America Diving Dogs. We are a sanctioned facility for that organization here at DogMode in Salt Lake City. Distance jumping competition for canines. Every jump you see is going to be measured from the end of that dock right there to where the base of the tail meets the back side of the dog. Where we see that crossing the surface of the water, that is where we will take our official score. 9 different divisions on the side of the pool here, or excuse me, 6. We have teams representing 9 divisions this weekend when you count the lap dogs in. You can see dogs jump all the way from just learning, going off just the end of the dock there to all the way to the other side of the pool. Astrid's got a new cute little diving suit on. Good girl, Astrid. That will be her non-scored practice jump. This team back up on the dock here. They do own a personal best of 9 feet and 10 inches. Their current season average sits at 8 feet and 5 inches. On deck is Ashley and Atlas, followed by Molly and Bella X1, Peter and Blue, and then Taya and Boo. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here. Good girl, Astrid. Much, much better right there. Good girl. Jeff, can I get a Wrangler, please? Jump number 1 is a good one for Astrid, coming in at 8 feet and 8 inches on jump number 1. 8 feet and 8 inches. Good girl, Astrid. Thank you, sir. Once again, on deck is Ashley and Atlas, followed by Molly and Bella X1, Peter and Blue, Taya and Boo, Taz and Bourbon. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Haley and Astrid. Good girl, Astrid. Jump number 2 will be a little bit shorter for Astrid. That one will be 4 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. 4 feet and 8 inches. Jump number 1 much bigger for this team. Each team does get 2 attempts. We take the larger score of the 2. That will be their official score for the splash. This is splash number 1 of 9 this weekend. Got teams from all over the western part of the country here this weekend. Next up on the dock will be Ashley and Atlas, followed by Molly and Bella X1, Peter and Blue, Taya and Boo, Taz and Bourbon, Vicky and Seal. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Ashley and Atlas. Beautiful jump, buddy. That was really nice. This boy is getting better and better and better every time he's up there. They do own a huge personal best of 17 feet 9 inches. Current average sits out at 15 feet and 6 inches. On deck, Molly and Bella X1, followed by Peter and Blue, Taya and Boo. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here, looking to beat that personal best of 17 feet 9 inches. That practice jump was definitely giving it a run. Score jump number 1 right here. Nice toss. Good looking jump right there by Atlas. Brand new personal best right there. Jump number 1 comes in at 18 feet and 7 inches. 18 feet 7 inches. Broke his personal best by almost 1 foot on his very first jump of the weekend. Good boy, Atlas. Nice toss by Ashley. Good looking jump out into the pool. On deck, Molly and Bella X1, Peter and Blue, Taya and Boo. Nice way to start the weekend for this team right there. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Ashley and Alice. Once again, Molly and Bella on deck. Peter and Blue in the hole. Another good looking jump right there. Much bigger even on jump number 2. A whole new division. 20 feet and 4 inches on jump number 2. 20 feet and 4 inches. Good boy, Atlas. Broke that personal best by nearly 3 feet. Good boy. Next up on the dock, team all the way from Boise, Idaho. This is Molly and Bella X1. Big jumping chocolate lab right here. This team owns a huge personal best with NADD out at 27 feet 5 inches. Current average sits over 23 feet at 23 feet and 6 inches. Little misstep for Bella on jump number 1, coming in at 17 feet and 2 inches on jump number 1. Score jump number 2 coming up right here from Molly and Bella X. And once again, huge personal best out at 27 feet 5 inches. You can expect 2 things from this team. A great toss from Molly and a beautiful jump by Bella. He's had a little bit of a misstep on jump number 1. You can bet number 2 is going to be much cleaner. And there it is. Good jump by Bella right there. Much bigger on jump number 2. That's more what we expect from this team. Big jump on jump number 2, coming in at 23 feet 8 inches on jump number 2. 23 feet 8 inches. Good girl, Bella. Much cleaner on jump number 2. That was a thing of beauty. Good girl.
Foster, what was 1? What was jump 1? Just say it in the mind. Okay.
Next up on dock is going to be Peter and his huge jumping black lab. This is Blue. On deck will be Taya and Boo, followed by Tasman and Bourbon, Vicky and Seal, Morgan and Cobain. That will round out the C's. We are going alphabetical from A to Z. No practice jumps coming up for this team right here. This is Peter in blue, guest holder Jeff on the back of the dock. This team owns a monster personal best way out in the Premier Division at 28 feet 9 inches. Current average very close to Premier as well at 26 feet and 3 inches. On deck once again, Taya and Boo, Taz and Bourbon. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Peter and Blue. Beautiful jump by Blue right there. Nice way to start the weekend off for Blue. Jump number 1 is going to come in at 26 feet and 3 inches. 26 feet 3 inches. Good boy, Blue. Good way to get going. On deck, Taya and Boo, followed by Taz and Bourbon. Vicky and Seal, Morgan and Cobain. Blue getting all fired up on the back of the dock. Peter and Jeff got him ready to go. Jump number 2 coming right here. Good boy, Blue. Good looking jump number 2. Much, much bigger on jump number 2. That one's going to come in at 27 feet 5 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Blue. 27 feet and 5 inches. Good boy. Good boy, Blue. That boy came to us out of the Boise area just a year ago as well. You'll see Bourbon coming up in just a moment. They are litter mates. Now on the dock will be Taya and her golden retriever. This is Boo. This team does own a personal best of 16 feet 4 inches. Current average sits at 14 feet and 8 inches. Our last event was their very first time out here with North America Diving Dogs. On deck, Tasman and Bourbon, followed by Vicky and Seal, Morgan and Cobain, Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Boo. Good girl, Boo. Good job. Fun little golden retriever. Has her bright pink Atlas Outfitters weighted dock dive tug, matches her collar perfectly. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Boo. Nice job, Boo. Good girl. Jump number 1 for Boo is coming in at 14 feet 0 inches. 14 feet and 0 inches. Good girl, Boo. Nice way to start the weekend for this team as well. On deck, Taz and Bourbon, followed by Vicky and Seal, Morgan and Cobain, Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Tatum and Echo. In the meantime, right here, got score jump number 2 for Boo. Bumper set right at about 13 feet. Good girl, Boo. Really nice jump right there. Landed directly on top of that tug. Definitely a bigger jump on jump number 2, coming in at 14 feet and 2 inches. 14 feet 2 inches. Good girl, Boo. 2 inches longer on jump number 2. Nice job. Next up on the dock, all the way from Boise, Idaho, this is Tasman Green and her black lab Bourbon. Mentioned it a moment ago. You saw her litter mate blew up just a moment ago, jumping well over 27 feet. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Tasman and Bourbon. Guest holder Jeff on the back of the dock. While we do this practice jump, on deck will be Vicky and Seal, Morgan and Cobain, Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Tatum and Echo. Beautiful toss by Tasman. Great looking half dock jump there by Bourbon. Get her nice, ready to go. Back her up on the dock, get our 2-score jump, see what we can get out of her. This team does own a monster personal best out at 28 feet 11 inches. Their season average is over 26 feet at 26 feet and 11 inches. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Tasman and Bourbon. Beautiful toss. Good looking jump by Bourbon right there. Jump number 1 for Bourbon's a good one, coming in at 26 feet 0 inches. 26 feet 0 inches on jump number 1 for Taz and Bourbon. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here on deck once again. Vicky and Seal, followed by Morgan and Cobain, Janae and Duke. Jump number 2, another really nice one, but going to be just a little bit shorter. That one's coming in at 25 feet and 2 inches. Good girl, Bourbon. 25 feet 2 inches. Nice job. 2 big jumps right out the gate by Bourbon. Good girl. That's going to bring us to Vicky and Seal, followed by Morgan and Cobain, Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Tatum and Echo. Jeff will be staying on the dock. This is his wife, Vicky, with their Belgian Lachenwa. This is Seal. This team finished all of 2020 as the #1 ranked Belgian Lachenwa in all of North America diving dogs. They're in a very, very nice personal best of 26 feet and 11 inches. Average thus far this season sits at 21 feet and 11 inches. This boy is very capable of coming off that dock really fast and getting a really nice jump. On deck, Morgan and Cobain, Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Tatum and Echo. Jeff, 3. Beautiful, nice warm up there. Beautiful yellow and black tug right there. Must say I'm a big fan of those colors. Iowa Hawkeye colors in the pool right now. I'm very proud of you, Seal. Vicky, remember the last time Iowa-Ohio State played? Do you remember that one? I remember it very well. Vicky, a big Ohio State Buckeyes fan? Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Vicky, Jeff, and Seal. Beautiful, good looking jump by Seal right there. Another good one by Seal right there, coming in at 23 feet 6 inches on jump number 1. Good boy, Seal, 23 feet and 6 inches. Good boy. Must be the colors on that tug. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Vicky, Jeff, and Seal. On deck, Morgan and Cobain, followed by Janae and Duke. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Vicky, Jeff, and Seal. Once again, this team is the reigning number 1 Belgian Lacken. Wow, good boy, Seal. Jump number 2 is going to be an elite level jump, 24 feet and 2 inches. Good boy, Seal, 24 feet and 2 inches. Nice job, buddy. All the way out in the elite division. Good boy. Good boy, Seal. That's going to bring us to Morgan and Cobain, followed by Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund. Non-scored practice jump for Cobain right there, just getting him in the pool. This team does own a really nice personal best of 7 feet and 4 inches. Current average for this team is 3 feet and 9 inches. On deck, Janae and Duke, followed by Maddie and Edmund, Tatum and Echo. And then we move to the Fs. Jump number 1 for Cobain is going to be 3 feet and 7 inches. 3 feet 7 inches. Good boy, Cobain. Again, owns a big personal best at 7 feet 4 inches. On deck will be Janae and Duke, Maddie and Edmund, Tatum and Echo. Score jump number 2 right here for Cobain. Jump number 2 going to be just a little bit shorter, coming in at 2 feet and 7 inches. 2 feet 7 inches on jump number 2. Stick with that 3 feet and 7 inch jump on jump number 1. Good boy, Cobain. Next up on the dock, big jumping Weimaraner right here. This is North America Diving Dogs number 2 ranked Weimaraner for all of 2020. Team owns a really nice personal best all the way out at 25 feet and 3 inches.
Foster, what was his second jump?
2 feet and 7 inches. Team owns a personal best clear out at, a current average at 23 feet 4 inches. That personal best is 25 feet and 3 inches. 2020's number 2 ranked Weimaraner in all of North America Diving Dogs. 3 really big jumping Weimaraners in this splash. Non-scored practice jump and a beautiful toss right there by Janae. Good looking jump by Duke. Get Duke back up there for his 2 scored jumps. Score jump number 1 right here for Janae and Duke. On deck once again is Maddie and Edmund, followed by Tatum and Echo. Good boy, Duke. Good looking jump right there on jump number 1. Jump number 1 for Duke's coming in at 21 feet and 10 inches. 21 feet, 10 inches. Good boy, Duke. This is splash number 1 here at the Sharktacular Summer Splash at DogMode. Here all weekend long. 1 splash, 1 air retrieve tonight, as well as 4 splashes and 1 air retrieve tomorrow, and 4 more splashes on Sunday. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Duke. Jump number 1 came in at 21 feet and 10 inches. Beautiful jump right there, and much, much, much bigger on jump number 2. Good boy, Duke. Jump number 2 is a big one, 23 feet 9 inches. Good boy, Duke. 23 feet and 9 inches. Good boy. Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors this weekend: Wasatch Canyon Fitness and Training, Atlas Outfitters. Want to thank Julie Hatch for doing all of our live streaming this weekend. Sorry, I'll be right back. On the dock is Maddie and her golden retriever, Edmund. Non-scored practice jump for Edmund right there. Notice one thing special about Edmund here. He's a big jumping golden retriever with only 3 legs. Good boy, Ed. Specialized Atlas Outfitters weighted dock diving tug made out of his favorite sloth toy. Thank Jessica down there in Castle Rock, Colorado for making that for her. Because of the fine tug you'll see most of our competitors using this weekend. Hands down, best toy I've come across in the game in well over a decade of this sport. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Edmund. Has a huge personal best of 20 feet and 11 inches. Jump number 1 for Edmund is going to come in at 12 feet and 3 inches. 12 feet and 3 inches for Edmund on jump number 1. Good boy, Ed. Once again, this team does own a humongous personal best of 20 feet 11 inches. 2021 average sits at 14 feet and 10 inches. On deck, Tatum and Echo, followed by Stephanie and Finn. Sonia and Fisher, Deb and Truffles, Amanda and Gracie, Teresa and Hayden. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Maddie and Edmund. Jump number 2 looked to be quite a bit bigger. Indeed it is. That one's going to be 13 feet and 6 inches for Edmund on jump 2. Over a foot improvement, 13 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Edmund. Next up on the dock, this is one of our judges as well. This is Tatum and Echo. Echo has a big personal best clear out at 25 feet 0 inches. Fun man on the dock right here. 80 pounds of hair going down the dock. Current average sits at 21 feet and 9 inches. Once again, this is Tatum and Echo. Looks like we have Tatum and guest holder Leslie on the dock with Echo right now. On deck once again, Stephanie and Finn. Short dock warm-up. Beautiful, beautiful extension in height there by Echo. Picture perfect toss by Tatum. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for this team. Gonna get him set back there. Looks to be about the 33-foot mark, 34 feet back on the dock. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Tatum and Echo. Beautiful toss. Lots and lots of height on that one by Echo. Followed that one all the way up into the rafters. Jump number 1 going to come in at 19 feet and 5 inches. 19 feet 5 inches. Good way to get it going this weekend, buddy. +100 degrees outside, 75 inside the room here. Pool water set right at 76 degrees. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here. Jump number 2 for Echo going to be a little bit longer, coming in at 20 feet and 8 inches. 20 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Echo. Good boy. This is Stephanie Jensen from Ryrie, Idaho, and her yellow lab. This is Finn. On deck, Sonia and Fisher, Debbie and Truffles. Finn is a fast yellow lab. Huge personal best of 26 feet and 9 inches. Very consistently jumping with an average of 26 feet and 0 inches. No practice jump for this team right here, right into their 2 score jumps. Holy cow, big jump by Finn right there. Jump number 1 for Finn's a good one, coming in at 26 feet 0 inches, right at that average. Good boy. 26 feet 0 inches. Nice job, Finn. Ton of speed down the dock right there. Good boy, Finn. Next up, Sonia and Fisher, followed by Debbie and Truffles, Amanda and Gracie. Teresa and Hayden. You did it, buddy. Brand new personal best, 26 feet 10 inches. Beat it by 1 inch. Good job. 26 feet and 10 inches for Finn. Nice job, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Finn. Next up on the dock, this is 2020's #1 ranked Chesapeake Bay Retriever in all of North America diving dogs. This boy owns a huge personal best of 28 feet 11 inches. Current season average sits at 27 feet and 9 inches. This is once again NADD's #1 Chesapeake Bay Retriever. This is Sonia and Fisher. And looks like we have guest holder Cindy on the back of the dock. I think he's bigger than you, Cindy. Three, Sonia. Yes. But you have my toy right here, Mom. I saw it. I know you have it. Beautiful warm-up. Great looking toss by Sonia. Big jump by Fisher. Now into the 2 scored jumps. Once again on deck will be Debbie and Truffles, followed by Amanda and Gracie, Teresa, and Hayden. Scored jump #1 coming up right here. You may have. Scored jump #1 coming up right here for Sonia and Fisher. Jump #1 for Fisher is a good one. That's a big, big jump out at 26 feet and 8 inches on jump #1. 26 feet, 8 inches. Good boy, Fisher. Poor Marie over here of Ditto Dog Photography just took the brunt of that splash, I believe. He sends half the pool flying when he lands. Big dog with a ton of speed and a ton of power makes a huge splash and a very big jump. On deck is Debbie and Truffles, followed by Amanda and Gracie, Teresa, and Hayden. Scored jump #2 coming up right here for Fisher. Jump #2 going to be bigger for Fisher. That was going to come in at 27 feet 5 inches on jump #2. 27 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Fisher. Good boy. Next up on the dock, this is Debbie all the way from Boise, Idaho, and her little golden retriever, Truffles. Fun little girl here. Has a big personal best of 15 feet 6 inches. Their average is at 11 feet 6 inches. Right into their 2 scored jumps here for Debbie and Truffles. Good girl, Truffles. Jump #1 is going to come in right at 7 feet and 0 inches. Good girl. I love that bumper. Pretty, just like you, Truffles. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here. Once again on deck is Amanda and Gracie, followed by Teresa and Hayden, Katie and Coca. Bumper set out there about 15 feet for Truffles. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Good girl. Good girl, Truffles. Jump number 2 going to be quite a bit bigger. That one is 8 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Truffles. Little bit leery of the situation right now, I think. Good girl. By tomorrow, she'll be ready to fly off that dock. Another fun team up next. This is Amanda and Gracie. This team has a very nice personal best as well, out at 26 feet 3 inches. Big flying little Labrador. Tiny, tiny little girl, but super fast down the dock. On deck will be Teresa and Hayden, followed by Katie and Coca, Cindy and Kraken, Melinda and Cricket. This one. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Mike, Amanda, and Gracie. Teresa and Hayden on deck. Katie and Coca. Gonna do a half dock practice jump right here. Good girl, Gracie. So fast down that dock. Scored jump number 1 coming here. So fast down the dock. Mike, Amanda, and Gracie. Followed by Hayden, Coca, Kraken, Cricket, Libby, Little D, Logan, Lucy will round out the L's. Wow, good girl, Gracie. Really nice jump right there. Big, big first jump for Gracie. 25 feet 2 inches. 25 feet and 2 inches. Good girl, Gracie. Good girl. Ton of speed down the dock right there. Good girl, little Gracie. On deck, Teresa and Hayden, followed by Katie and Coca, Cindy and Kraken, Melinda and Cricket. Debbie will be back up there with Libby, Cindy, and Little D, a.k.a. Daenerys. Scored jump number 2 coming up right after that monster first jump from Amanda and Gracie. Mike holding on the back of the dock. Another really nice jump by Gracie. Not quite as big as number 1, I don't believe. And still a really good one coming in at 22 feet and 5 inches. Good girl, Gracie. Huge jump on jump number 1 of 25 feet 2 inches. Going to set the bar high for this team this weekend. Next up on the dock, this is our event coordinator. This is Teresa and her little black Labrador, Hayden. Hayden is 10 years old. This team does own a personal best of 22 feet 10 inches. Current average for 2021 sits at 19 feet and 6 inches. Hayden is definitely one of our veteran dogs at the age of 10. Teresa also is head trainer at Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training. They take care of all of the dock diving lessons here at DogMode, as well as all of your canine fitness and training needs here in Salt Lake City. Non-scored practice jump for Teresa and Hayden. Right here on deck is Katie and Coca. Beautiful midair grab by our old girl Hayden. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here. On deck is Katie and Coca, followed by Cindy and Kraken, Melinda and Cricket. That sound means Hayden is ready to go. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Hayden. Locked onto that tug the entire way, left the dock very, very early. Still going to be a really nice jump for Hayden, coming in at 18 feet and 2 inches. 18 feet and 2 inches for Hayden. Good girl. One thing you will notice, every jump is measured right from the end of the dock, no matter where the contenders take off from. So it is in each of their best interest to get as close to the end of the dock as they can. Jump number 2 for Hayden, going to be a little bit shorter. Still a good one, coming in at 16 feet and 4 inches on jump 2. 16 feet, 4 inches for Hayden on jump number 2. Going to stay with that 18 feet, 2 inch jump from round number 1. Next up is a brand new team here to North America Diving Dogs. This will be Katie, North, and Coca. He is a Labrador Retriever mix. Just started this sport very, very recently. First ever competitive jump coming right here. They will also be taking a non-scored practice jump. Good boy, Coca. That was very nice, buddy. Good practice jump. First ever scored jump for this team coming up right here. On deck is Cindy and Kraken, followed by Melinda and Cricket, Debbie and Libby. Very nice jump right there, Coca. Jump number 1 is going to come in at 8 feet and 11 inches. 8 feet, 11 inches. Good boy, Coca. Once again on deck is Cindy and Kraken, followed by Melinda and Cricket, Debbie and Libby. In the meantime, right now, we got jump number 2 from Katie and Coca. Jump number 2, another really nice one by Coca, coming in at 8 feet and 5 inches on jump number 2. 8 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Coca. Next up on the dock, fun little border staffy, mixed between a Border Collie and a Staffordshire Terrier. This is Cindy and her little girl, Kraken. Don't let the size of this girl fool you. Huge, huge, huge jumping little girl. Team owns a huge personal best of 27 feet 9 inches. 2021 average sits at 24 feet 2 inches. A few years back, I got the opportunity to judge her in a national championship contest. She whooped up on all the Malinois and all the big jumping labs. Came in second with a huge jump in the 27-foot range back then as well. Non-scored practice jump right here on short dock for Kraken. Beautiful toss by Cindy. Good looking warm-up jump there by Kraken. Expect a ton of speed and a huge jump right here from Cindy and Kraken. On deck, Melinda and Cricket, followed by Debbie and Libby. Cindy will be back up here with Little D. Jump number 1 for Kraken's a good one. That one's going to come in at 22 feet and 6 inches on jump number 1. 22 feet and 6 inches. Good girl, Cracky. Get her set back on the dock. See if we get another really nice jump out of Kraken here. Cricket on deck, followed by Debbie and Libby, Cindy and Little D, Abby and Logan, Margaret and Lucy. Score jump number 2 coming up right here. This team out of Bountiful, Utah. Jump number 2 going to be quite a bit bigger for Kraken. That one's going to come in at 23 feet and 5 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, 23 feet 5 inches, Cracky. Good girl. This is Melinda and her German short-haired pointer. This is Cricket. This team owns a super, super nice personal best out at 23 feet 2 inches. Current average sits at 20 feet 4 inches. Had them out the last few events. Done a really nice job up there on the dock. On deck will be Debbie and Libby, followed by Cindy and Daenerys, Abby and Logan, Margaret and Lucy. No practice jumps for this team, right into their 2 score jumps. Got the duck set out here about 26 feet. Looking at score jump number 1 coming up right here. Once again, personal best of 23 feet 2 inches. Good girl, Cricket. Fast down the dock. Ton of push off the end there. Jump number 1 is going to come in at 18 feet 5 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, 18 feet and 5 inches. Nice job, Cricket. Good girl. Debbie and Libby on the dock, followed by Cindy and Little D next. Abby and Logan in the meantime right here got Melinda and Cricket for jump number 2. Love these German short hairs myself. Fun, fun, fun hunting dogs. Debbie and Libby on deck, followed by Cindy and Little D. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here from Melinda and Cricket. Once again, do that a huge personal best of 23 feet and 2 inches. Duck set out a little bit further this time, looks to be about 31 feet. Wow, much bigger on jump number 2. That was great. Cricket just set a brand new personal best of 23 feet and 10 inches. 23 feet 10 inches. Good girl, Cricket. Very nice job. Good girl. That was a big jump. Very good. Lot to push off the end of that dock that time. Very nice job by Melinda and Cricket. Good girl. Very nice. Love those personal bests just like that. That was beautiful. Good girl, Cricket. Huge improvement of over 5 feet from jump 1 to jump number 2. That is very rare. That was a great, great jump on number 2. This is Libby. One of my favorite teams. Tiny little dog with a ton of heart here. Bet on one thing here, there will be a rubber ducky in the pool at some time. Guest handler Jeff up there as well with Deb and Libby. This little girl owns a huge personal best of 13 feet 5 inches. This year's average for this team sits at 10 feet and 10 inches. No practice jumps for Libby, straight into those 2 scored jumps. Once again on deck will be Cindy and Little D, Abby and Logan, Margaret and Lucy. Wow, good girl. Really nice job by Libby right there. Huge, huge jump on number 1 coming in at 12 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, little Libby, 12 feet and 9 inches. Good girl. That was fantastic. Nice job. Good job, little Libby. Rubber ducky, the toy of choice for this one. Once again, do own a personal best of 13 feet 5 inches. Put it in big time jeopardy with jump number 1 there. Almost 2 feet longer than this year's average. Great jump on jump number 1 of 12 feet 9 inches. Good girl, Libby. Another nice one. Very close to jump number 1. Just a little bit shorter, but still a huge one at 12 feet and 6 inches. Good girl. Didn't quite get the push she did on the first one, but I think she had a bunch more speed because she carried just about as far. Good girl, little Libby. Good girl. Back-to-back little Russells coming on the dock. This will be Cindy and Daenerys, a.k.a. Little D. On deck, Abby and Logan, followed by Margaret and Lucy. This is Cindy and Daenerys. Will be a non-scored practice jump right here for Daenerys. Good girl, D. Little Daenerys jump number 1 right there is 4 feet and 1 inch. Good girl. She's getting everybody set up. Next up on the dock, this is Abby and Logan, followed by Margaret and Lucy, Katie and Mava, Callie and Maisie, Chris and Mako, Heather and Mally. Non-scored practice jump for Logan. Good boy, Logan. Nice job, buddy. On deck, Margaret and Lucy, Katie and Mava, Callie and Maisie, Chris and Mako, Heather and Mally, Stephanie and Marla, Katie and Mitzi, Debbie and Moose, Callie and Murphy. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Abby and Logan. This team does own a huge personal best of 14 feet 4 inches. Average sits at 13 feet and 2 inches. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Abby and Logan. Good boy, Logan. Good boy. Jump number 1 for Logan's a really nice one, coming in at 13 feet and 5 inches. 13 feet 5 inches. Good boy, Logan. On deck, Margaret and Lucy, followed by Katie and Mava. Nice job. That was a really good jump. Brand new personal best for Logan, coming in at 14 feet 11 inches. Good boy, Logan, 14 feet 11 inches on jump number 1. Nice job. Brand new personal best for Abby and Logan right there at 14 feet 11 inches. Good job. Good boy, Logan. Scored practice jump right here from Margaret and Lucy. Watch this little girl. Look at that. This girl is so fast down the docks, so much power off the end. This girl flies. This is their second or third, I believe, third event. Girl's already got a humongous personal best for this little girl, over 24 feet at 24 feet. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here from Margaret and Lucy. These two have been practicing quite a bit lately. Got a huge personal best out at 24 feet 4 inches. And I bet that goes down this weekend. Wow, good girl right off the bat, Lucy. Very nice job. And that will be a new personal best by a lot. 25 feet 10 inches on jump number 1. 25 feet and 10 inches. Good girl, Lucy. Good girl, 25 feet, 10 inches, that tiny, tiny little dog. Good girl, Lucy. They've been doing a lot of practice lately, and it definitely shows. On deck will be Katie and Mava, followed by Callie and Maisie, Chris and Mako. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Lucy. Beautiful snag, lean back just a little. Going to be another huge jump. Another big jump for this dog, coming in at 23 feet 11 inches on jump number 2. 23 feet 11 inches. Good girl, Lucy. 2 huge jumps right there. Nice job. Brand new personal best at 25 feet and 10 inches. Good girl. That was beautiful. Good girl, Lucy. That's going to bring us to Katie and Mava, followed by Callie and Maisie, Chris and Mako. Brand new team right here. Katie just started with Mava, I believe, in the last week or so. Guest holder Jade on the dock as well. Saw her up there just a little bit ago with her other new dog, Coca. Non-scored practice jump for Mava right here. Nice, nice job, Mava. She is a 9-month-old puppy. Fun little chocolate lab. Good girl. Scored jump number. And puppy brain kicks in. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Katie and Mava. On deck is Callie and Maisie, followed by Chris and Mako, Heather and Mally, Stephanie and Marla. Katie will be back up there with Mitzi. Good girl, Mava. First ever scored jump for this team is going to come in at 7 feet and 6 inches. 7 feet 6 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Mava. On deck, Callie and Maisie, followed by Chris and Make, Heather and Mally. Jump number 2 going to be just a little bit bigger for Mava, coming in at 8 feet and 0 inches. 6 extra inches, 8 feet 0 inches. Good girl, Mava. Love watching those brand new teams. Watch them get better and better and better each and every jump. Next up on the dock, this will be Callie and Maisie, followed by Chris and Mako, Heather and Mally, Stephanie and Marla. Katie will be back up there with Mitzi, Debbie and Moose. What? Okay. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Maisie. Coach Callie on the back of the dock. Good girl, Maisie. Non-scored practice jump for this team right there. Maisie's got her own cheering section at the end down there. She knows right where to go. Thank you, all-world wrangler Peter Davidson. I knew I hired you for a reason. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Callie and Maisie. On deck is Chris and Mako, Heather and Mally. Maisie owns a huge personal best of 23 feet 11 inches. Really nice jump by Maisie right there. Big jump on jump number 1, coming in at 20 feet and 8 inches. Good girl, Maisie. 20 feet and 8 inches on jump number 1. Good girl. Does own that personal best of 23 feet 11 inches. Current average out at 20 feet and 10 inches. Love all the coaching I'm hearing. I think I hear a lot of conflicting information though. Good girl, Maisie. Another really good jump. Much, much bigger on jump number 2. That one's going to come in at 21 feet and 2 inches. 21 feet 2 inches. Good girl, Maisie. And back on down to that cheering section. Good girl. Good job, Maisie. Next up on the dock is going to be a brand new team to North America Diving Dogs. Going to be a really fun, big jumping Belgian Malinois. Team's been practicing up at Treasure Valley Jump Club, our good friends up there in Emmett, Idaho. First ever scored jump with North America Diving Dogs coming up right here. I'm excited to see this myself. Got to meet these folks last summer when we were up at the Treasure Valley Jump Club. Tell me nothing but great things about this team. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Chris and Mako. See those colors on that tug, Vicky? I agree with that one also. Love that yellow and black. Good boy, Mako. That was pretty. Good boy. A lot of speed down the dock right there. First ever NADD score jump for this team coming up. Callie, I think Maisie has a new handler. I just said I think Maisie has a new handler. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Chris and Mako. First score jump for this team is going to be coming in at 20 feet and 5 inches on jump number 1. 20 feet and 5 inches. Very nice first ever score with North America Diving Dogs. Jump number 2 coming up right here. That was good. Much, much bigger jump on number 2 right there by Mako. Jump number 2, much bigger, coming in at 25 feet and 5 inches on jump number 2. 5 whole feet improvement. Nice job. First ever score will be 25 feet and 5 inches. Great job, Chris and Mako. Very, very nice. 5 feet of improvement from jump number 1, from jump number 2. It's going to bring us to another Belgian Malinois, tiny, tiny little girl named Mally. On deck will be Stephanie and Marla, followed by Katie and Mitzi, Debbie and Moose, Callie and Murphy, Katie and Natsu. Then on to page 3 of my judges sheet. Nearly 60 dogs in splash number 1 tonight. This little girl is so fast. Good girl, Mally. Got her loosened up a little bit, wet. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here. On deck will be Stephanie and Marla. Katie will be back up with Mitzi. Debbie will be back up with Moose. Callie back up with Murphy. Then Katie and Natsu. This little girl has a huge personal best of 22 feet 6 inches. Current average out at 19 feet 11 inches. Jump number 1 from Allie comes in at 16 feet and 7 inches. 16 feet and 7 inches on jump number 1 from Allie. Jump number 2 for Mally right here. Wow, nice job, Mally. Big jump right there. Jump number 2, much bigger, coming in at 20 feet and 10 inches. 20 feet, 10 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Mally.
As much as you need. Yeah. Oh my.
This is Stephanie and Marla. On deck is Katie and Mitzi. Marla is Stephanie's chocolate lab puppy. You saw her up there earlier with her huge jumping yellow lab fin. Marla already has a personal best way out at 15 feet 6 inches. Their current average is out at 12 feet and 9 inches. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Stephanie and Marla. Wow, good jump by Marla right there. Very good. And a brand new personal best out at 16 feet and 1 inch. Good girl, Marla. 16 feet 1 inch on jump number 1 of the weekend. Good girl. On deck, Katie and Mitzi, followed by Debbie and Moose, Callie and Murphy, Katie and Natsu. Wow, that was a lot bigger yet. That's going to be a huge personal best. And I don't even know what it is yet. Holy cow, 18 feet 5 inches. 18 feet 5 inches, 3 feet further than her prior personal best. Good girl, Marla. Brand new personal best out at 18 feet 5 inches. Good girl, Stephanie and Marla. That's going to bring us to Katie and Mitzi, followed by Debbie and Moose, Callie and Murphy, Katie and Natsu. Mitzi has a huge personal best of 18 feet 5 inches. Current average sits at 16 feet and 1 inch. Non-scored practice jump for Katie and Mitzi right here. Good looking jump by Mitzi. Guest holder Jade on the dock as well. Once again on deck, Debbie and Moose, followed by Callie and Murphy and Katie and Natsu. In the meantime, jump number 1 coming up right here for Katie and Mitzi. Beautiful toss, big jump right there by Mitzi. Jump number 1 for the weekend comes in at 16 feet and 9 inches on jump number 1. 16 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Mitzi. Beautiful toss by Katie right out in front. Mid-air grab right before entering the water. Beautiful toss. On deck, Debbie and Moose, Callie and Murphy, Katie and Natsu. Jump number 2, almost identical, coming in at 16 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. Another good jump of 16 feet, 8 inches. Good job, Mitzi. Now up on the dock, all the way from Boise as well. This is Debbie and Moose. No practice jumps for Moose, going right into the 2 scored jumps. Moose has a humongous personal best of 23 feet 2 inches. Current average way out at 21 feet and 11 inches. Love that American flag Atlas Outfitters bumper. Beautiful, beautiful jump by Moose right there. Good jump by Moose right there at 22 feet and 8 inches. 22 feet and 8 inches. Good girl, Moose. Love the flag outfit as well. This weekend is Utah's Independence Celebration. Became a state on July 24th. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here at 20 feet and 4 inches. 20 feet and 4 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Moose. Next up on the docks to be Callie and Murphy, followed by Katie and Natsu, Erica and Nova, Christine and Oaks. This is Callie and Murphy. Non-scored practice jump right here. Good girl, Murphy. This is Callie's puppy. She does own a personal best out at 10 feet 7 inches. Her average sits at 9 feet and 2 inches. Saw her big sister Maisie out there just a moment ago. On deck is Katie and Natsu. Erica and Nova on deck, followed by Christine and Oaks, Ashley and Raven, Brittany and Reese, Chriselle and Reggie. Good girl, Murphy. That was a really nice jump. And a brand new personal best at 10 feet and 8 inches. Good girl, Murphy. 10 feet, 8 inches, and by 1 inch, a brand new personal best. Good girl. Good girl, Murphy. On deck is Katie and Natsu, followed by Erica and Nova, Christine and Oaks, Ashley and Raven, Brittany and Reese, Chriselle and Reggie. Yes, you do. You put yourself down for 3. Good girl, Murphy. Another big jump. And another personal best at 11 feet and 7 inches. Another whole foot out to 11 feet and 7 inches. Good girl. Next up on the dock, in for a treat right here as well. This is 2020's #1 ranked Siberian Husky in all of North America diving dogs. This is Katie, Ashby, and Natsu. On deck will be Erica and Nova, Christine and Oaks, Ashley and Raven, Brittany and Reese. This team does own a personal best of 23 feet 6 inches, current average out at 20 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Natsu. Really nice first jump of the weekend right there. Jump number 1 comes in at 19 feet and 10 inches on jump number 1. 19 feet and 10 inches. Good boy, Natsu. Let's get those on that huge personal best out at 23 feet 6 inches. Their average for the year right now sits at 20 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Natsu. Another good-looking jump. Jump number 2, just about the same. Really nice one coming in at 19 feet and 4 inches. Good boy, Natsu. 19 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. Next up on the dock, this will be Erica and her yellow lab, Nova by Christine and Oaks, Ashley and Raven, Brittany and Reese, Chriselle and Reggie, Mia and River, Mary Beth and Ruby, Jacoy and Raya to round out our R's. Lots and lots of S's and T's coming. Non-scored practice jump coming up right now. Erica and Nova. This team owns a personal best out at 19 feet 7 inches. Fun little yellow lab right here, ton of drive. Fun little lab with a ton of drives. Girls, so much fun to watch. Got her set back there. Looks to be about 26 feet roughly. Team does own that personal best out at 19 feet 7 inches. Current average out at 17 feet and 11 inches. Beautiful toss by Erica. Great jump there by Nova. Huge jump by number 1, pushing that personal best real close out at 19 feet and 4 inches on jump number 1. 19 feet 4 inches. Good girl, Nova. Sarah. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Erica and Nova. Almost getting a new personal best on jump number 1. Oh, so close. Huge jump of 19 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Nova. Really nice looking jump one more time. Another big jump coming in at 18 feet and 10 inches on jump number 2. 18 feet 10 inches. Good girl, Nova. Nice job by Erica and Nova. 2 really big jumps. Next up on the dock right now is going to be Christine and Oaks. This team set a huge personal best last event out at 22 feet 2 inches. Current average all the way out at 19 feet 10 inches. They will be using that as their non-scored practice jump. Now onto the dock for the 2 scored jumps. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here. Nice jump by Oaks right there. Good boy. Really nice jump number 1 coming in at 21 feet 10 inches on jump number 1. 21 feet 10 inches. Good boy, Oaks. Nice jump right there. Nice jump by Christine and Oaks. On deck, Ashley and Raven, Brittany and Reese, Chriselle and Reggie, Mia and River, Mary Beth and Ruby, Jacoy and Raya. Another nice jump by Oaks right there. Huge jump, oh so close to a personal best, a little bit bigger than jump number 1, coming in a huge 22 feet and 1 inch on jump number 2. 22 feet, 1 inch, huge jumps by Oaks right there. No practice jumps, huge jumping Weimaraner Raven right here. Jump number 1 for Raven, a really nice jump. 24 feet and 8 inches on jump number 1. 24 feet, 8 inches, had to do a double take.
Hey Foster, that was a title for Oaks.
What one was it? Just informed that was a Doc Master title on the last jump for Oaks on the very last competitor. Brand new title for Oaks. Means much bigger ribbon for Oaks at the back of the, out at the admin booth after the splash. Jump number 2 coming up with a big jumping Raven. Team owns a huge personal best out at 28 feet 2 inches. Jump number 2 looked to be quite a bit bigger. Jump number 2 is much bigger, coming in at 26 feet and 7 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Raven, 26 feet 7 inches on jump number 2. Next up on the fun little girl, this is Reese and Brittany. This team, tiny little girl right here, super fast, super powerful. Owns a humongous personal best of 23 feet 0 inches. Just took up the spool within the last couple months. Current average sits at 19 feet 10 inches. On deck, Chriselle and Reggie, followed by Mia and River, Mary Beth and Ruby. Good girl, Reese. Get her back up there for score jump number 1. Beautiful jump by Reese right there. Nice toss. Jump number 1's a really nice one, coming in at 21 feet and 10 inches. 21 feet 10 inches on jump number 1 for Reese. And here we go, making a lap around the pool. On deck is Chriselle and Reggie, Mia and River, Mary Beth and Ruby, Jacoy and Raya. Score jump number 2 coming up right here. Beautiful looking jump right there by Reese. Jump number 2, almost identical, but a little bit longer at 21 feet and 11 inches. 1 extra inch out to 21 feet and 11 inches.
That was the title.
Brittany and Reese right there. Master, Doc Master title as well. This is Reggie. He owns a personal best all the way out at 11 feet 0 inches. Current out at 9 feet 8 inches. Last event out, just barely took up the sport, took to it right away. Loves his tennis ball. You got it, Reggie. Come on, buddy. You got it, Reggie. It's right there. You got this, Reggie. There you go, buddy. Go get it. Go get it, Reggie. Still working on that non-scored practice jump for Reggie right here. You got it, Reggie. Go get it, buddy. You got this. Get it, buddy. You got it, Reggie. There you go, buddy. There you go, Reggie. Go get it. There you go. Go get it. Go get it, buddy. Go get it. Come on, Reggie. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Reggie. Come on, buddy. We need one of these for a score, bud. You got this, Reggie. You got it, buddy. Come on, Reggie. We got this. Go get it. Come on, Reggie. Good boy. And we have a score. Nice job, buddy. And that was a really good jump. Jump number 1 comes in at 10 feet and 0 inches. 10 feet, 0 inches. Good boy, Reggie. You still got a little time. You shot 45. Yeah. Score jump number 2 coming up right here. Come on, buddy, let's get it. Go get it, Reggie. Go get it. Good boy. And we got 2 scores. Good boy. Just under the time. Good boy. Jump number 2 comes in at 8 feet and 6 inches. Good boy, Reggie. Big jump of 10 feet, 0 inches on jump number 1. Good boy. And River, non-scored practice jump. It'll be the first ever scored jump for me and River coming up right here with North America Diving Dogs. On deck, Mary Beth and Ruby, followed by Jacoy and Raya. First ever scored jump coming up right here for Mia and River. Jump number 1 for River is going to be a nice one at 8 feet and 6 inches. 8 feet, 6 inches. First ever scored jump. Good boy, River. Nice job. On deck once again, Mary Beth and Ruby, Jacoy and Raya, Peter and Shadow. Here we go, scored jump number 2 coming up for Mia and River. Set the mark high right off the bat at 8 feet 6 inches. Another nice jump by River, just a little bit shorter, but still really nice at 8 feet and 4 inches. Good boy, 8 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. Mark number 1 set at 8 feet and 6 inches. You're gonna have to move. Next up on the dock, huge jumping golden retriever. This is Mary Beth and Ruby. This girl been practicing a lot, jumping a long ways lately. Just a few months ago had a personal best of right at 20 feet. Now owns a huge personal best of 26 feet and 7 inches. That number is in huge jeopardy this weekend. She's becoming much further. Beautiful half dock warm up well into the green area. Ruby does own that huge personal best of 26 feet 7 inches. That number is in serious jeopardy. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Ruby. Beautiful toss by Mary Beth. Good looking jump by Ruby right there. Jump number 1, a really nice one coming in at 24 feet and 9 inches. 24 feet 9 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Ruby. Big jump right out of the gate this weekend. Right at 75 degrees in here inside the building. Outside, another 30 degrees add on to that, well over 100. Our dog's been sitting out there all day. Jump number 2 going to be a little bit shorter from Ruby. A little bit of missed time on that one. Jump number 2 going to come in at 21 feet and 6 inches on jump number 2. 21 feet 6 inches. Lots of big jumps still coming from that dog this weekend. I promise you, stay tuned. Final dog in the R's coming up right here. This will be Jacoy and Raya, brand new team as well. On deck will be Peter and Shadow, Sarah and Scout, Shane and Scout, Chriselle and Sherlock, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Terry and Stormy. Good girl, Ruby. Now on the dock will be Jacoy and Raya, followed by Peter and Shadow, Sarah and Scout, Shane and Scout, Chriselle and Sherlock. First ever scored jump for Jacoy and Raya coming up right here, brand new team. Non-scored practice jump for Raya right here. Good girl, Raya. Good girl. First ever scored jump for Raya coming up right here on deck. Sarah and Scout, Shane and Scout. Jump number 1 for Raya is going to come in at 3 feet and 8 inches on jump number 1. 3 feet 8 inches, first ever score jump for Raya. Score jump number 2 coming up right here for Raya. Jump number 2 going to be just a little bit shorter, still a really nice jump coming in at 2 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. 2 feet and 8 inches. Jump number 1, a good one at 3 feet 8 inches for Raya and a brand new personal best. Shadow. You got this, Shadow. One of my favorite girls right here. Wow, good girl, Shadow. Shadow was a late entry. I don't have stats on it right here, but this is a really good Shadow jump coming in at 11 feet and 5 inches. 11 feet 5 inches for Shadow. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Peter and Shadow. On deck, Sarah and Scout, Shane and Scout, Chriselle and Sherlock, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Terry and Stormy, Tatum and Sin. We got this, Shadow. Come on, Shadow. Good girl. Really nice jump by Shadow right there. Huge improvement on jump number 2 all the way out to 12 feet and 8 inches. 12 feet 8 inches for Shadow. Good girl. Up on the dock, this is Sarah and her black Labrador Scout. Team, how are we doing? 14 feet 3 inch personal best right here, 12 feet 8 inch current average. This team tells me their goal is they're going to get 15 feet this weekend, and I believe it. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Scout. On deck, Shane and Scout, Chriselle and Sherlock, Silent, Stormy and Sin. Beautiful jump right there from Scout. That was a really good girl. Yeah. Brand new team just a month ago or so. 2 months ago maybe. Good girl, Scout. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here. Once again, they do own that personal best of 14 feet 3 inches. He must. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Scout. On deck is Chocolate Lab Scout. Good girl, Scout. That was a nice jump. Oh, so close. 1 inch off the personal best, but still a huge jump at 14 feet and 2 inches. Good girl, Scout, 14 feet and 2 inches. Good girl. That was a nice jump by Scout right there. On deck, Chocolate Lab Scout, followed by Shell and Sherlock. Scored jump number 2. Oh, so close to a personal best on jump number 1. Good girl, Scout. Jump number 2 will be just a little bit shorter for Scout, coming in at 12 feet and 6 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Scout. Huge jump on jump number 1, near a personal best at 14 feet 2 inches. Good girl. That's right. We're going to get that 15 feet by the end of the weekend. Love when these teams set goals like that. Next up on the dock, another fairly new team. This is Shane and his Chocolate Lab Scout. This team took to it super fast, already have a huge personal best out at 23 feet 9 inches. Current average sits at 22 feet and 6 inches. This dog's it. Non-scored practice jump coming up here for Shane and Scout, Chriselle and Sherlock, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Terry and Stormy, Tatum and Sin. We'll round out the S's. Beautiful warm-up jump there. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Shane and Scout. To get on deck, Chriselle and Sherlock, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky. In the meantime, scored jump number 1 coming up here for the big jumping Scout. Master level jumping dog to this point. I foresee lots of elite in their future. On deck, Chriselle and Sherlock, Debbie and Silas. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Shane and Scout. Beautiful toss, good looking jump right there. That's going to be a new personal best, an entire new division, out at 24 feet and 5 inches on jump number 1. 24 feet 5 inches on jump number 1, and a brand new personal best in a brand new division out into the elite division for Shane and Scout. Beautiful toss by Shane, big jump by Scout. On deck, Chriselle and Sherlock, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky. Beautiful toss there by Shane. Great jump and a lot of speed by Scout. Scout is a fun little story. Recent shelter dog. Wonderful things with Scout so far. Wow, another good looking jump right there. Beautiful toss, another great looking jump. And another personal best out at 24 feet 10 inches on jump number 2. 5 more inches out to 24 feet and 10 inches. Good boy, Scout. Beautiful, beautiful toss. Great jump. Good boy. Great job by Shane and Scout right there. Next up, Chriselle and Sherlock, followed by Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Terry and Stormy, Tatum and Sin. Such a fun boy right here as well. Sherlock, this boy has like pogo sticks for legs. Long legs, and he just hops right off the end of the dock with a ton of speed. He does own a personal best out at 21 feet 6 inches. Current average out at 9 feet 10 inches. Another fairly new team, Shell and Sherlock. On deck, Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Scott, Terry and Stormy. Non-scored practice jump. Beautiful toss by Chriselle. Great looking jump by Sherlock. Good boy. That was really good, buddy. Really good. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Sherlock. Maybe. Get a reset on that. Good boy. Good handling there by Chriselle. Debbie and Silas, Teresa and Sky, Terry and Stormy, Tatum and Sin. Beautiful jump right there by Sherlock. Good looking jump. Very close to a personal best as well, coming in over 21 feet at 21 feet and 1 inch. Good boy, Sherlock, 21 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1. Good boy. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Chriselle and Sherlock. Debbie and Silas on deck, Teresa and Sky on the hole, followed by Terry and Stormy and Tatum and Sin. Those of you viewing at home, air retrieve will follow directly after splash number 1. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Chriselle and Sherlock. Beautiful stretch by Sherlock right there, and another really nice jump. A little bit shorter, but still a really nice jump coming in at 20 feet and 7 inches. Good boy, Sherlock. 20 feet 7 inches. Good boy. 2 really big Sherlock jumps. Good job, buddy. That's a big boy. Yeah, good job, buddy. I think that sounded like Sin out back. She must be getting ready. Big man on the dock coming up here. This is Silas and Debbie. Watch out for this big man. Silas owns a huge personal best out at 18 feet 5 inches. Current average all the way out at 17 feet and 1 inch. Debbie, Silas, and Cindy. These two for running our admin booth all weekend long. Beautiful warm up there. Great midair grab. That was a lot of height for him too. All that speed he carries, if we can get him some height like that, it's going to be lots and lots of big jumps for Silas. Great, great, great looking job there. This big guy once again does own that huge personal best of 18 feet 5 inches. As you saw right there, ton of speed, lots of power off the end of the dock for that little man. On Teresa and Sky, Terry and Stormy, Tatum and Sin. Wow, good boy, Silas. Beautiful toss by Debbie, and that was a huge jump. Jump number one's a big one coming in at 17 feet 5 inches on jump number one. Good boy, Silas. 17 feet 5 inches. Good boy. That was beautiful. On deck, Teresa and Sky, followed by Terry and Stormy, Tatum, Sin. Scored jump number two coming up right here for Debbie and Silas. Wow, another good one. A lot of stretch on that one. Good boy, Silas. Debbie, you just got a brand new personal best. 19 feet 0 inches. 19 feet and 0 inches for little Silas. Good boy, 19 feet from that little man. Wow, what a big jump and a huge stretch. That was beautiful. Did you get a picture of that? I hope we have pictures of that.
Doctor, Doc Elite.
Elite?
Doc Elite title.
That is an elite title for Silas. Doc Elite title for Silas in the lapdog division. Good boy, that was beautiful. And the brand new big boy title. Good boy, Silas. Next up on the dock, this is your event coordinator. One more time, this is Teresa and her Belgian Malinois Sky. Big jump in Belgian Malinois. Owns a personal best all the way out at 28 feet and 2 inches. Current average sits at 26 feet and 9 inches. Non-scored half dock practice jump right here. Lots of hype, lots of power from Sky. Most of these big jumping dogs you're going to see have a ton of speed coming down the dock. Definitely not Sky's strength, but watch the explosion off the end. Something like I've never seen before in this sport. Scored jump number one here once again, personal best out at 28 feet 2 inches. Current average out at 26 feet and 9 inches. Scored jump number one coming up right here for Teresa and Sky. Rare reset for Sky coming up. You'll see her littermate Addis coming up at the end of the splash today. Nice looking jump by Sky right there. Jump number 1 for Sky is a really nice one, coming in at 26 feet and 7 inches on jump number 1. 26 feet 7 inches on jump number 1. Good girl. On deck is Terry and Stormy, followed by Tatum and Sin, Jade and Taro. Good stretch on jump number 1 there from Sky. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Teresa and Sky. A lot more run down the dock than normal on jump number 1. Another good looking jump from Sky right there. A little turn on the jump is going to change the score a little bit, I think in a positive way. Near identical scores, maybe just a little bit shorter at 26 feet 5 inches. Another good one by Sky. 26 feet 5 inches on jump number 2. Nearly identical one to jump 2. Next up on the dock, this is Terry and Stormy. Stormy is the 2020 #1 ranked Weimaraner in all of North America diving dogs. Team does own a personal best of 27 feet 0 inches. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Stormy. On deck, Tatum and Sin, followed by Jade and Taro, Leslie and Tekka, Lori and Titan, Jeannie, Trinity and Trooper. Your final dog of the splash will be Addis. Good girl, Stormy. That was their non-scored practice jump. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Terry and Stormy. Once again, 2020 #1 ranked Weimaraner in all of North America diving dogs. Personal best all the way out at 27 feet 0 inches. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Terry and Stormy. Jump number 1 for Stormy comes in at 11 feet and 7 inches on jump number 1. 11 feet 7 inches on jump number 1. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Stormy. On deck is Tatum and Sin. Scored jump number 2. There we go, Stormy, good girl. Very, very nice. That's what we've been looking for. Huge improvement on jump number 2 all the way out into the elite division at 24 feet and 2 inches. 24 feet 2 inches. Good girl, Stormy. Kind of been in a funk, been looking for that for a while. Good girl, Stormy. 24 feet 2 inches on jump number 2. Good girl. 13 feet of improvement from jump number 1 to jump number 2. Good girl, Stormy. So exciting to see right there. Very nice job by Terry and Stormy. Next up on the dock is Tatum and Sin. Sin was a top 10 All-American dog in 2020 as well. Sin owns a huge personal best of 29 feet and 2 inches. 2021 average sits at 23 feet and 10 inches. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here on deck is Jade and Taro, followed by Leslie and Tekka, Lori and Titan, Jeannie, Trinity and Trooper. Your final dog of the splash will be Addis. Good looking warm up from Sin right there. On deck once again, Jade and Taro, followed by Leslie and Tekka, Lori and Titan, Jeannie and Trinity and Trooper, and Addis. Jump number 1 for Sin coming in at 20 feet and 3 inches on jump number 1. 20 feet and 3 inches for Sin on jump number 1. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here. Once again, this team does a monster personal best out at 29 feet and 2 inches. Tatum and Leslie and Sin. Good girl, Sin. Much bigger on jump number 2. Elite level jump coming in at 24 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. 24 feet and 4 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Sin. Four feet of improvement from jump number 1 to jump number 2. Good girl. Did that thing? Next up on the dock, this is Jade and Taro, followed by Leslie and Tekka, Lord, Titan, Trinity, Jeannie, and Trooper, and Addis to round out splash number 1 here this evening. Taro has a personal best at 17 feet 2 inches. Non-scored practice jump right here. Beautiful warm-up jump. Jump number 1 coming up right here from Jade and Taro. It's going to be a brand new personal best and by a lot on jump number 1. Huge jump coming in at 20 feet and 6 inches on jump number 1. 20 feet and 6 inches and a brand new personal best by nearly 3.5 feet. Score jump number 2 coming up right here. Jump number 2, going to be another really nice one. Would have been a personal best till she had that monster on jump number 1. Still a really big one at 18 feet and 6 inches. 18 feet 6 inches, that really big jump of 20 feet and 6 inches on jump number 1. Next up on the dock, this is Leslie and her Belgian Malinois Tekka. Okay. Non-scored practice jump coming up here for Leslie and Tekka. Tekka does own a nice personal best of 17 feet 11 inches. Current average out at 6 feet and 11 inches. Not scored practice jump for Tekka right there, getting set up for ready for scored jump number 1 on deck. Lori and Titan, Jeannie, Trinity, and Trooper, and Addis will round out splash number 1. Are you judging? Scored jump number 1 right here for Tekka. Good jump by Tekka right there, coming in at 15 feet and 9 inches on jump number 1. 15 feet 9 inches on jump number 1. This is Leslie and her Belgian Malinois Tekka on deck. Lori and Titan, Jeannie and Trooper. Addis will round out splash number 1. Scored jump number 2 coming up right here for Leslie and Tekka. Good boy, Tekka. Really good looking jump on jump number 2. Much, much bigger. And that's going to tie his personal best at 17 feet 11 inches. Tied that personal best, 17 feet 11 inches. Good boy, Tekka. Beautiful jump on jump number 2. Good boy, Tekka. Next up on the dock, brand new team with Lori and Titan on deck once again. Jeannie, Trinity, and Trooper. Yellow Labrador, Titan, and Lori. First ever time competing with North America diving dogs the last couple of weeks. Fun little yellow Labrador. Good boy, Titan. Non-scored practice jump right here for Lori and Titan. Good boy. Good boy. That's always a big start, getting them wet the very first time. First ever scored jump coming up right here for Titan. On deck is Trooper and Addis. Beautiful jump right there by Titan. Going to be a really nice score on his first jump. All the way out to 8 feet and 9 inches. 8 feet and 9 inches. Good boy, Titan. Nice job. Good job. 8 feet and 9 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here on deck is Trooper. Final splash 1 will be Addis. Good boy. Jump number 2, just a little bit shorter at 4 feet and 0 inches. Huge jump, jump number 1 of 8 feet and 9 inches.
Up next on the dock, we have Trooper. That was a big jump for Trooper, coming at 18 feet 11 inches. Little bit shorter for Trooper that time, coming in at 17 feet 9 inches. Good job, Trooper. Up next on the dock, we have Craig and Addis. Big jump for Addis, coming in at 27 feet 11 inches. A little bit smaller that time, coming in at 27 feet 6 inches. That's the end of the splash. Stay tuned for air retrieve.
That was like Gilligan's Island. It was a 3-hour tour.
Putting it right here.
Okay.
I'm running air retrieve.
Oh my gosh! Okay. Yeah, but you can't put that up on your
That way you can measure something.
That's true. Good call, Callie. Way to spot that. Yeah, good call. Up first we have blue. Blue is starting at 18 feet with no practice. mic's right there if you want to announce. Teresa, the mic's right there if you want to announce. Go. Moving forward 10 feet. That's Blue's first miss. Moving to 20 feet. That's Blue's second miss. And that will be Blue's third miss. That's Asher? No. This is Malik? She can't see anything. This is Malik. We'll be starting at 7 feet. Are you going to announce, Peter? No, that's great. I was doing it, so I'm happy for you to do it. Huh? But I can't hear them say what the heights they are, but I need to be able to hear it. So if you're over there doing it, it's better.
I'm going to take over for Teresa.
Okay.
Bumper set at 8. Big catch. Big catch at 9 feet. Another driving catch at 10 feet. Catch at 11 feet. Good catch at 12 feet. Big jump, big jump. Nice catch at 13.
I'm out of spaces on the score sheet.
And that's the first miss for Malik at 14. Catch at 14. At 15. Beautiful knock by Malik. Moving on to 16. Wow, big guy. That is the final miss for Malik. Great job, buddy.
Trade you sheets.
One.
Gosha only fixed one of the sheets, and it's not the one Peter has. I just want to look real quick.
Yeah, I think